It's going. Okay, we got a special episode. What do I gotta do? Turn on this video. We gotta go quick because we got like about 30 seconds, 45 seconds of each video of each game. Baku Baku Animal. It's kind of cheap, low budgety, but I like this. It's like a Tetris-y stacky game.
Oh yeah. Thumbs up.
All right. Yeah, I'm a fan of these. You know, when it's more than just Connect 4, that's so many cheapo games like this that are just match 4 things or match 3 or 5, whichever it is. But this one, you actually have a gimmick. You got to get animals matched up to their food.
That way it passes through easy.
This one,
Bank Panic. No.
we had trouble because the emulator was backwards. So the buttons were not the left and right on the right side for shooting. But yeah, I would still not give it a thumbs up. It wasn't especially great.
Yeah, it was
It was
very frustrating to shoot
definitely
the
better.
good people.
Yeah, you lose a life when you shoot a good person, so.
And then you're not trying to because you're hitting the wrong button.
Well, that was our problem, not the game's problem.
Yeah.
But then here, I recorded all these clips while trying to pay attention to recording, so I wasn't playing on spot here. This was not a great basketball game, but it was really forgiving. So maybe if you want your kids to play it, because
Yeah, kids.
we just started throwing like 3-pointers from the other side of the court, and it's like always going in. But yeah, I wouldn't give this one a thumbs up.
The controls were a little choppy too.
Yeah. Really, for me, it's being better than arch rivals on a basketball game.
Oh, by far.
You got to beat arch rivals for me to like you as a basketball game.
Batman Returns.
This is the Master System version. Yeah, I think I'm in on this one.
Yeah,
Even though,
this is that good.
as you'll see in my clip, I picked the wrong route. I picked the one where I kept falling into a pit right off the bat. But no, it wasn't bad. It's a lot of the grappling hook physics, so it's kind of like Bionic Commando.
You gotta use grabbing a lot more.
And yeah, I was not able to get my head around that while I recorded these clips.
I think I figured it out, didn't I?
Sure, we eventually got to it in our original video.
Next!
What's this one? Trade West. Oh, that's Battletoads.
Battletoads.
Battle Maniacs in this one.
That was a little frustrating.
I'm not with it. This
Yeah.
was not as good as the NES. And
That's a no.
yeah, I didn't care for it.
Battle Outrun.
This was the one of the games where you had to chase a guy down at the end.
Never can get quite to the enemy on time.
Yeah, but we don't. I guess I won't give it a thumbs down. We don't have to do that, but I'm not giving it a thumbs up.
Yeah, no.
I think in a way, it's better than most of the racing games because a lot of these racing games they don't actually keep track of the computer cars. It's just how well do you race,
Yeah,
really.
how well you stay on the track and not bump into anything.
Yeah.
Black belt. No. God, no. 2 thumbs down.
I
2 thumbs.
like the fighting, but why could we never jump high enough to get the things in the air?
That was frustrating.
I have no
Unless we
idea,
can, like, there's a way to jump off the enemies.
Yeah, see, there's a way to get those in the air. We could never figure out how to do a high jump. And maybe getting those things made a really badass game.
Yeah, you probably have like abilities to kick
Because
the
I
crap out
love
of people.
power-ups. I'm not giving it a thumbs up.
Man, this guy just like kicks the crap out of everybody.
It's basically Kung Fu, only you're not in the building, you're outside.
Yeah, until they do that crap. Blade Eagle.
This is the 3D one that we don't have the equipment for.
This one was a... I'm not playing this game again.
No, I would totally do it if we ever had the physical.
Oh no, if we had the 3D
glasses,
way to do it and actually like visualize
the
it the way
3D
it's
shutter
supposed to be.
glasses, I'd love to give it another try. I can't give it a thumbs up until we actually see if that technology was any good.
Yeah.
I want to give it a thumbs up, but I don't know if this technology was really worthwhile.
It was really like it messed with your eyes.
Yeah, it was not made to be played this way. They should have had an option. Maybe they did, and we just didn't know how. But
Bomber Raid.
turn that off because we played a different game with 3D.
This
mode,
one was
and it turned off. This is a bad-looking shooter. The bullets here are the same color as the ground.
right, so you don't know where, and then you can't see where all the P's and the S's
It's
are
a
going.
bad 1943.
Yeah.
So give me 1943.
Yeah, give me 1943 because that was way better.
Bonanza Bros.
This one was pretty
we
interesting.
could not figure out if they were thieves or good
they're
guys.
Good guys doing
Recovering loot from thieves.
Yeah, like taking things from the bad guys.
I think the heroes are being deceived. I don't know. Maybe the plot doesn't get that intricate.
I think we're actually robbers.
I mean, yeah, it's a bank, but supposedly, it's like a mob bank, so that's okay or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you could shoot. From,
I
you
think
could steal from the bad guys.
I think the Bonanza Bros have been tricked into attacking good people.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. I didn't give it a thumbs up. I don't know. It was pretty good.
I guess.
I could give it a thumbs
Yeah,
up.
I'll give it a thumbs up.
This one.
No.
Bonkers was crap.
Bonkers was crap.
Oh boy.
Now, the original Bonkers that I played was actually way better than this. You had the whole adventure and everything. Yeah, this is not what I wanted to play when I seen Bonkers. I was like, yeah, Bonkers, it's pretty cool.
Are you thinking of Bonk the Caveman?
No, there was an actual game called Bonkers, and it was on...
Not on the platforms we've played, yeah. Could be
Sega
later,
Genesis.
yeah, because this cartoon, I think, was out later 90s.
My dog is growling under the couch.
They still did crossovers a lot during the NES to Super NES
Oh
era.
yeah, oh yeah. Oh.
It's like Gnosis and Probe.
Dracula. Yes.
It's better than the NES
Yes.
one.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Yeah, I could give it.
Remember, you can't land in the water. You're supposed to open the boxes like that.
Open
You already got
water.
a weapon.
And these jumping, trying to break through those, I still couldn't figure out what it is you're supposed to do.
I think what it is you're supposed to hit both buttons.
I don't know. Or I dug a little bit by ducking next to it. Who knows?
Oh no, you punched down. Oh, Bubble Bobble.
Bubble Bobble. I love me Bubble Bobble, but
But
I
this
think NES
Bubble
was better.
Bobble was just...
I don't know. Do I rate it based on which version I like better, or do I just give it a thumbs up because I like Bubble Bobble? I'll say no. I'll say no thumbs up because NES is better.
Yeah, NES is way better. That's the end of that level.
Mm-hmm.
We got pretty far in this game.
Yeah,
Buggy Run.
Buggy Run. This is an isometric racer. and it takes a lot of work for me to find my way through the menu. As isometric racers go, I don't think I liked it.
Yeah, it was real difficult to actually start doing something. Beginning level race.
And I think when we did it on 2-player, we had something was different about it. I think it might have been a whole track overhead. I don't know if it did. Oh, yeah, these are just bad. Worse than the NES, and the NES was bad.
2 thumbs down. No, this is the most terrible game to play on this stupid thing. Cause you get some good air,
Didn't turn in time, yeah. It's
and then it's all
not
didn't
something
get turned
you
on
could
time.
figure out easily. And it had that half, or not the half pipe, but the like downhill pipe where you'd suddenly have walls and a tunnel you're supposed to hit, and
Yeah, it's
hit
not
the
okay.
walls every time. You had to be so centered to not hit a wall.
California Games 2.
Yeah. Oh, this is the one where they did the downhill one. Yeah, definitely. Still no on the California Games. It's not as good. You know, if we ever get down to the end of the alphabet and World Games, I think I might be able to thumb that one up. I don't remember it too well,
Perhaps.
but I recall liking it as a kid. They had the log tossing and the cliff diving.
Oh, my shin!
Oh, every time you fail anything. The Captain Silver, it was better on this than NES.
I have to give
Was
it.
it still good though?
It was frustrating.
You couldn't go over the rooftop like in the NES. You had to go the low way.
And one hit and you're dead.
Well, that's a lot of things. I'll give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, it was a pretty
You
good
don't
game.
have to.
No, it was a pretty good game. Just don't jump right there. Just slash at the cat.
It was loads better than the NES one, I'd say.
Casino games.
Yeah, no.
No. I think so far the majority is no.
A lot of them. Mr. Mark, they call me that. As a, I don't give them a name and they just call me
Yeah,
Mr.
they're like, hey,
Mark.
Mr. Mark, and they're like, I'm not a Mark.
Yeah. Go to that blackjack table, Mr. Mark.
I'm not reading the cards or anything.
This was the best thing in it was the pinball. Really, the other things were just card games or slots, and
It's okay.
pinball isn't even gambling though.
Tin bum.
Rottimbum, up Tim's bum, I think is what that means. I could not quite get to the gameplay in time in this clip, but I do remember this is where we were stuck at that alarm clock where we couldn't jump on platforms.
Oh my god.
So that's a big no for me.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
Big no.
Of course, it wasn't made for English. It was made for the Brazilian audience.
Right, because it's in Brazil.
This is Mickey's
Mickey's
Castle
Castle.
thing. Castle of Illusions.
Okay, Mickey Mouse's Castle of Illusions. It was.
I'd give it a thumbs up, but it's not a great game. It's playable. It's a good one for wasting
Yeah, it
some
was
time
pretty good.
on. As far as we know, it had these 3 different styles of levels and just different things like that. Oops.
Get closer to the edge and then jump. Championship hockey.
Yeah.
I was a pretty good hockey player, boys.
Yeah, well, this is no Blades of Steel. And honestly, in making this clip, I could not figure out who I was.
So the one of Kenny
Orange
Shamrock's,
team,
yeah.
I think, but it took me a while to figure that out, and I never felt like I was in control of anyone.
I think it was a very difficult game.
It's not good. I mean, there again with a sports game, I kind of hold it to a standard of the best one I know of, and that would be Blades of Steel, and this is not that.
Champions of Europe.
And I think we just played recently
This game.
the Exciting Soccer, which is probably the best soccer I've come across. This one I didn't like because I don't know if there was a way to properly dribble the ball and just keep it with you, but it seemed every time you approached the ball you just end up kicking it down the field, and it was a harder way to play.
Yeah, it was very difficult to play the game.
I think here is it 2-player and I'm the only one in control? No. It was with the computer.
No, it was me.
No, these are just clips I made. It's not our
Okay.
our show clips.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this one.
game.
Not great. It's actually a repackaged version of a game, so we're gonna have to play Ghost House when that comes up, because this was that with Chapolin mixed into it. And I'm not sure who Chapolin is. Some bug with a heart on his chest.
Weird.
I think he's probably the inspiration for Bumblebee Man.
Makes sense.
Taito Chase HQ. This one we had an NES version too, and it's another like outrun where
It was
you gotta
okay,
chase the
but
guy at the end. I think we were able to kill the guy at the end in this. Maybe
I
not
think
this
we
one, but
did.
the NES one. I don't know. I still wouldn't.
I don't want to play it again.
I wouldn't give it a good rating.
I don't want to play it again.
No. And of course, it just looks like good old Rad Racer, like everything. Oh, and there's a high-low gear, so I seem to just be cruising in low gear there.
The entire time. Cheese Cat
Uh,
Catastrophe.
Cheese Cat
Oh, this
Ass
is-
Trophy.
Speedy Gonzales.
Yeah. It was difficult.
That was harsh.
I kind of liked it though. We never threw our hats at enemies too much. We always tried the Mario jumping approach. I think with a bit of skill, this could get mastered and be pretty fun. I'll give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I'd give it thumbs up. Shoplifter.
It was. I would, Choplifter in general, I'd give a thumbs up to. However, this was like the worst Choplifter I've played. And I don't know if I
Yeah,
can
it
do
was
it.
crap.
Can I do it? Can I?
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, failure. I can't. I just can't give this one a thumbs up.
Well, this one's going solo. It's off the screen. And it's gone.
Oh, crashed my tail into the ground.
That happens.
Yeah, and it's not
Like
did
now.
it on purpose.
Alright.
So this
Chuck
was
Rock.
our last Sega Master System game of the year. I liked it.
It was fun. Give it a thumbs up. Oh, this one's going up.
Stupid monkeys. Can't throw coconuts. Got a rock. Gonna chuck it. I'm really disappointed that it didn't have background music though.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
It actually had a good theme song at the title. It could have just replayed that forever. I'd have been happy enough.
What?
I know what Bubble Bobble and Adventures of Lolo play the same music all the time.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Trick
shooting.
This I could not initiate the game without a gun plugged in, so it's just the menu.
Yeah, I would play it if we had the gun.
I like all the NES gun games. That's me. It's the thing I collect most. So yeah, always a thumbs up on the gun game. Light gun, zapper, whatever they may call it. Yeah, I know there's like, I think probably some official Nintendo term for it that people don't even use.
Yeah.
Okay, Chugoku Janshi story.
Janshi story.
This is
This
Mahjong.
was Mahjong, yeah.
Big old thumbs nope for
Nope.
Mahjong.
That's a big no. No, 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 no.
Can't figure out how to play it, but I feel like if I did know how to play, I still wouldn't like it.
Same.
I like those Mahjong solitaire games where you have a stack of tiles that you match up, and that's fun. This is actual Mahjong, and I don't have a clue what to do. And it looks just like 4-in-1.
Yeah.
This was, I missed the name.
It's a long title.
It was the robot two
Oh.
robot something.
Oh yeah,
Tyson.
Gundam.
Yeah, it was like I was pretending they were Transformers when we played it before, calling them Optimus Prime and whatnot. But it's a good strategy game.
It's pretty
we
fun.
were actually able to figure it out pretty well in the Japanese.
Yeah, set up your pieces and then attack.
I think, like sports games, I'm going to say this is the game to beat for strategy games. This was good.
It was very challenging.
Dandy, I don't recall being good. Dandy no Kyofu something or other.
Oh, switch discs.
Yeah, it was the disc system. I am not too likely to give a thumbs up to most disc system games.
It's really
The-
frustrating just to
The
load it.
loading, yeah, the loading is a big turn off.
Create your characters. All 3 of your characters, by the way.
Yeah,
But
I
you already
skipped
had
all
one,
that. I
yeah.
think.
You already one profile set up.
So yeah, nope, no on this one.
Yeah, no.
I think, what is it? You eventually get down into a dungeon and then it's kind of like a deep dungeon game? I can't remember.
Ooh,
This-
that's,
oh yeah, this looks like it's going to be like some nice scrolling shooter or something
I mean, look at that detail on that
is-
plane.
where we get stuck in a crazy menu world that we can't get out of. We spent a good deal of time trying to get through this, picking every possible option on the screen, and we got nowhere. I get less than nowhere in this short clip. We at least made the scenery change a couple times.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's all we got
that's
to
a
do, though.
Big nope. Probably if we had it in English, it would still be a big nope. I don't know if it was meant to be an adventure game or if this was just the menu to get the game started and we couldn't do it.
Terrible game.
Oh yeah, this one doesn't get a name. This is Deep Dungeon 2.
Deep Dungeon.
We played Deep Dungeon 1 the year prior. And I think it gets best at Deep Dungeon 4, but even that I wouldn't give a thumbs up to.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
This perspective in the NES is always horrible because everything looks the same. They did nicer than making solid one color walls at least. A lot of these just use wireframe walls with a color on them.
Yeah, it was.
This is Deep Dungeon 3. Trying to activate this account. No, trying to make another account. I didn't get to the game in this clip, I don't think.
Oh god, that's embarrassing.
Also, sometimes I had to pause the setup version in the clip just so I could get to the game. But I don't think we needed to get to Deep Dungeon gameplay to know that it wasn't going to be good.
It's just a Deep Dungeon game.
It's more a Doom perspective. There we are. Now on to the
Deep
next
Dungeon,
game.
the Black Sorcerer.
The fourth one. This one is in English and it's actually playable, but I can't bring myself to give it a high rating. And the town is an actual town. In the previous games, it was always just kind of like a menu to suffice for shops and inns, and then you go into the Deep Dungeon.
Would you like to purchase this?
This,
You need to look through your menu first.
this is Demon Sword.
Demon Sword.
I was actually supposed to save this one until we get to the game of which it's a sequel. I can't remember what it's a sequel of. Maybe Legend of Kage.
I don't think you're supposed to just fall off anything.
Right. The jump button, you see I tested the buttons there. The jump button is apparently up. You have to push up to jump. So
Yeah.
I was swinging a sword, and when I got to the jump, I thought, oh, press the other button, and it just threw a throwing star. As I ran off.
And you're like, that's not what I was supposed to do.
I'll give it a thumbs up.
It was pretty cool.
It's difficult. We'll have to give it a replay whenever we play the game it's a sequel to.
Derby Stallions.
Yeah, this is not...
Fuck. No. Excuse
This-
my language, but wow.
It may be the best there is to offer in horse racing video games of the NES. But not
This
something
game
I'd
sucks.
want to play. You know, we've played horse racing games before that are just like you're betting on the horses and that's all it is. Or maybe you actually control the racing horses. But this one you actually seem to like be able to set up a farm and raise horses and whatnot.
Make them become horse king, make them horse adults.
I mean, if any one of these were worth a thumbs up, it would be the second one, because obviously they improve upon it.
But this one
I still wouldn't.
is not.
Here, trying to figure out the menu, I'm on the game file we used before, and I sell the horse. Oh, how do I start a race? I sell the horse. It looks like we've got like 10 million yen there or whatever.
It's not bad.
It's probably the best you're going to get for Derby Race Simulator horse ranching.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it a thumbs up. In English, and if you're into this sort of thing, it could be good.
It's still no for me. Ooh.
Desert Commander.
Desert Commander.
This is a
This was
strategy.
actually pretty interesting game.
It was decent. Does it live up to my new standard of that Die 2 robot thing?
Probably not.
Yeah, not for me, but it was pretty good. It was laborsome, you know. You put your units up against each other and they'd fight and some of them would die off, but it would take several, rounds for anyone to kill anyone.
To do anything. Destination Earthstar. This game was actually pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
I'd give it a thumbs up. It was actually a pretty cool game
I
for
am
me.
on the fence.
I'm pretty sure if we knew it, everything on there says, then we would be able to be like, okay, here's this, 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 and this, and this.
It's better than Elnark, or no, Elite.
Elite.
Was the other game we did in space.
The other game where you had to go to the planets and actually
and
connect to them. But you can like warp speed.
Yeah, it took us a while to figure out our speed control when we first played it. I'll give it a thumbs up here. We're getting on to this, and
Alright, Destiny of the Empire.
I didn't want to accidentally make this game think I'm giving a thumbs up.
Fuck all you. Oh.
Uh-huh. I think that was level 00. Yeah, this was bad because it had those battles where they just droned on. Like, we had hundreds of people facing each other, and each round of combat a few would drop off. And it didn't look like we were ever going to win either. It apparently didn't do well enough because there was a sequel that didn't make it to America. This one we got.
It was okay on this system.
That's the sequel. I don't have a translation. Destiny of an Emperor 2 something tagliney.
Something dark side.
Yep, a nope again. I think I get outside and get a clip of the fight style here. Oh, I do just run away from the fight though. The options are in Japanese.
You're like, nope, too dumb. I'm out.
Yeah, see, you got your little armies going against each other. Anyhow,
Devilman. This game was
it something? I can't recall if it was good or not.
I think it was good.
I can't even remember playing this clip. Oh no, yeah, we couldn't figure out what we were supposed to do. I don't think you can kill these guys outside. It's maybe good, but you have to figure out what you're doing. Hey guy, what's up? How do I talk to you? How do I punch you? How do I suck you off?
How do I do something to touch you? My fist is going through you.
There we go.
Have you been fisted?
Yeah, no, not this
No.
one I liked. Devil World.
Devil World was cool.
It's ridiculous concept. I love the hard rock Satan up on the top doing air guitar or whatever.
He's like doing a Beavis and Butthead dance.
And it's 2-player simultaneous. You got these little bubble bobbly characters.
It's like you're saying the crested power crest compel you.
You got a little Pac-Maniness there. You gotta grab the cross and get the Pac pellets.
But you gotta make sure they're like right on the dot.
Dazimon, I didn't get a good clip of it, so I went into the edit mode. And it's cool they have an edit mode. It wasn't a great shooter though. It was kinda, Galaga, kinda cheaper than that though.
Galaga meets NASA.
Meets lame.
Everything's
and
black
this,
in the
of course,
background.
Yes, this is just the edit mode and there's nothing in it.
It's just shooting in the darkness.
And I wasn't sure how to get out of this once I was in it. But I wouldn't rate this one as a good shooter.
Down.
I'm picky about my scrolling shooters.
Same.
Dick. The game of Dick.
Dick. It's all about this is where all the dicks
Dick
hang
Tracy.
out.
Dick Tracy was the full title. I like this overhead thing that is so close to GTA that you could like reskin this with a hack job and make this a Grand Theft Auto game.
That's bad. You should see the toilet.
I didn't encounter the guys up on rooftops that you get to come out of your car and shoot at. But the internal, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. But
Yeah,
the
it was a pretty good game.
2D part was so shitty. I will just mention that going into buildings, I did like.
There's like,
Die Hard.
yeah, Die Hard was good.
Is difficult. It kicked our ass even when we had the Game Genie. But it's so true to the movie. It's, they could have just made it Contra with John McClane as the Contra guy.
Yep.
Background of a skyscraper.
Yep.
And they didn't. They didn't go that route. They actually paid attention to the movie and made it good.
Yeah, you know what? I give it a thumbs up.
And the foot health. I mean, come on, that's attention to detail.
You gotta pay attention to everything too. Dig Dug.
I'm thumbs up for Dig Dug. It's a shame
Yeah.
we didn't get this in America. We didn't get Dig Dug 1.
Should have.
You get it on who knows what kind of multi-packs that come along. But it was only in the arcades.
Yeah.
This was on the Famicom. And I never understood that. As a kid, I always wondered, like, when can I get a copy of Dig Dug?
You couldn't.
I think I only knew of it as an arcade game. I think I might like Dig Dug 2 better though.
Yeah.
It's the chopping up the island.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I-
Where you set the
I wish-
fuses and they just blow up the
Yeah, you drill it or something, blow it up.
yeah, bombs. See.
Yeah. I wish they would have just mixed it up and made both kinds of levels into.
Like multi-layer.
Yeah, give a underground level and a island level.
Oh, it's done. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, whole series.
Thumbs up.
That's a good series. Digger T Rock. It was okay. This is a totally glitched out thing that happened to me.
What in the heck?
I don't think it was a PAL mode situation. I think it was just a bad run there. And
The
that's all I
simulator
got.
is like, no on the wall.
It was a good game. I'm not giving it a thumbs up, but it was good.
I want to see the gameplay, honestly, because of all the
Oh.
multi-layers that I see. It's nice.
Well, it's not happening there.
Yeah, I guess
if
not.
you don't remember it, it wasn't that
Digital
memorable.
Devil Story 1.
Yeah, I think these are like detective mission things or something.
I don't like the detective games. It was very difficult to even do anything.
Or was it a Doom style? Yeah, I think it's a Doom
Oh,
style.
it might be
3D
Doom style.
game.
I can't stop you on this. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Deep Dungeon.
Oh, no. No.
Dawn.
No. Down with the devil. No. This is not a good game at all.
And yeah, then Digital Devil Story 2 comes out with the same thing, but they do it overhead Final Fantasy style instead of Doom
Remember
style.
1990X?
I love 1990X. That was the most happening year ever.
Digital Devil. I think 1990X is 2021.
Nope, it was 1990 something.
Oh, it was like 1990 something or something.
I think game makers thought that if they specified a specific year, then people would no longer want to play the game after
Because they're like,
it was
oh, there's an
old.
actual year attached
It's like,
to it.
what? This game happened 2 years ago. I don't want to play this
I
game.
don't want to play this game. It has a night.
Oh, it's so old.
Oh, Dirty Harry.
That was bad. Oh, it's so difficult. It was, like I was just
Sorry,
saying,
Mr. Clint Eastwood, but this game
What I was
sucks.
just saying about Dick Tracy and how the 2D side-to-side aspect was a bad version. This is all that.
Yeah, it was schnight.
And I don't remember if we were able to climb ladders or had trouble in the game, but this was really hard for me to get up that ladder when I was doing this clip.
You just jump and then up.
See, I'm pressing a lot of buttons here.
It was jumping up, huh?
So maybe I could have even got to the roof there. Who knows?
Yeah, you
It
could
was
have.
bad.
Well,
I don't
try it again,
have,
yes? Would you say yes or no?
I didn't have an English title. Oh, this is Dirty Pair Project Eden. If we had a request to play games that we don't like, I think we could still do a replay episode.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, this game was nil.
Yeah, I did not like the way those things blew up and shot extra projectiles that always hit you.
And then you're like, you don't have much health either.
Yeah, you gotta kill those things at a distance.
Otherwise, you die. You
What
can't
did
get
she
touched
get,
once.
What did you get, like a little car to fly around in, or so there was some kind of upgrade, but it wasn't fun. Dizzy. This is not a great Dizzy game, but I am a fan of the series, and I'm gonna give it a thumbs up just for being in the series.
Oh, you know, that game was actually pretty fun, yeah.
His audio is awful. Got its grindy quality to it. But yeah, it's just find items and use them in the right spot game. I think there's a genre name for that. I don't know what it is. Dokuganryu Masamune. I think that means this is a Japanese RPG you cannot figure out.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a like strategy, resource management sort of thing.
Oh, this game was so difficult.
Like Genghis Khan or Bandit Kings of Ancient China.
This game was terrible.
Well, it was in Japanese. Yeah, I would give it a thumbs up. Probably not even if it was in English. I appreciate this style of game, like, oh, you set up for your farmers to get food for your troops and use your troops wisely, and it's just not in-depth enough.
Pon Poko Pon.
Don Doko Don. It makes,
Don
it
Doko
makes
Don.
the D's look like peas.
Isn't that weird?
I know. Pon Poko Pon. And this is 2-player, and basically a Bubble Bobbly clone.
It was fun, but I don't know if I want to play it again.
I would give it a thumbs up. I'm just a fan of Bubble Bobbling, and this ain't too different. But here's the second one. This one makes it into a platform.
This one was pretty interesting. I actually kind of like this one better.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is it better, or am I thinking it's not better because the format changed and I'm not really rating it for its merits as a platformer?
Right. You're.
Yeah, it's still got the hammer guys and throw corpses around. But yeah, they made a platformer. I guess I'd still give it a go. Alright, you ran out of time.
I think Donkey Kong would be yes.
You can give Donkey Kong a thumbs up. I am not gonna fall for the nostalgia and classicness. I'm disappointed because it's only got 3 levels, and they omitted a level from the arcade version.
That's kind of crap, but you know what? I like Donkey Kong.
It is a classic. It's fun enough to play, but you know what? I play 3 levels, and if I win, I turn it off. I don't care about the increased difficulty.
Because you want to play that 4th level. Donkey Kong Jr.
I always like this one more than Donkey Kong.
It's
but
pretty
this
fun.
is the only level I can play.
But now you're playing like.
I can't get past the 2nd level of this game ever in my life.
Oh, you're supposed to go up there and
I
to
think
the top,
I got really
and then
close
drop down
once,
there
but
to the
that's
bottom, then climb over there again up at the top, and then jump over there and get over.
I think I may have gotten past 2nd level using save states. I can't give it a thumbs up either.
There you go. Nope, too low.
What about you? Did you say you like it or not?
Yeah, I like it.
Alright.
Right here.
You really can't see it. This is
Donkey Kong Jr. match.
Garbage. Oh my goodness. This is the worst way I've ever tried to do math.
Terrible. Frickin' terrible.
Now I should have started with a 9 times what? 8 would give me 72.
Yeah.
A 9 times 8 would have been a good start. I think that's really what you gotta do is you gotta plan your equation out from the start. You can't just wing it.
Yeah, don't do that.
And I guess it's meant to be 2-player because that guy just sits there. There's no computer going against me.
It's really irritating.
I
That
do
game
like
is very
this one.
irritating, but
I'm up on that one. Apparently this isn't Mario, it's his cousin or something like that.
Oh yeah, we had to shoot air out Donkey Kong's butt in order to make him.
He's I don't know what's happening here. He's trying to get at the beehives, but we want him to get up to the beehives because the bees are stealing flowers. And bees aren't supposed to steal flowers, they're just supposed to get nectar.
Just a down.
I liked it.
Thumbs down. Good lord, no.
Oh,
Door.
Door.
It was pretty fun.
I love
Thumbs
this one.
up.
It seems so simplistic looking, like, oh, it's gotta be garbage, but it's so fun to
No,
play.
it's actually pretty cool.
And the controls are
Here.
Here's
the door.
I said it when we played it. The controls should be what Burger Time has. Like, you can curve your way around the ladders and stuff, whereas Burger Time, you gotta go straight down and then control it straight over.
Yeah, but this one, it automatically closes.
So it's got forgiving controls.
And then this door is pretty
it's
cool
fun.
too. It just takes that
Fun
guy.
trying to catch the monsters in the doors.
And then you had to go all the way up to the top.
Doraemon.
Dormon.
This is the big brown-headed cat thing.
It was
It's got a
weird.
time-traveling machine or something. And yeah, he's like round-headed blue Felix the cat. I think this one is better than its sequel, but I won't give it a thumbs up. Down in the sewer, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style.
Oh yeah, and this cat likes pancakes.
Aha! Is that what that was? A gun. Gotta get that gun, otherwise you're out here just a sitting duck.
Cats
Hey, you know, that's kind of like Legend of Zelda. Maybe you could do a no-gun win on that, and it could be, you know, a fun challenge mode.
That could be.
This one is also just worse.
It was.
There's
no,
got his weird time machine again, and they all get blown up in the circuits of time.
No.
But it's an RPG now.
And it's stupid.
Yeah. I'm not down with this series. I'm pretty sure it's built off of a cartoon.
Dumb. Not my game. Double Dare.
Great show, horrible game.
Horrible game.
The trivia part wasn't too bad, but the game, the challenges, the whatever they are bad.
They're stupid.
And this was just like when we played it before. I could not figure out how to set my speed and angle. And it's like I could figure out the speed eventually. It's like I press a button and that does the speed, but then I need a different button to do angle, and I don't know what the different button is. It was poorly executed. You know, I should have checked. I wonder if there's a family Double Dare.
There probably
If
is.
there was, we should have done them both at the same time.
This game kind of irritated me.
Yeah. It was bad. Double Dragon, the first one.
This is a hard
two-player.
call.
It is, but it was not a 2-player game, and that's what. Oh, also this. You have to press select on the start screen. That's why it was hanging out there so long.
Oh, okay.
I forgot you have to press select. They don't say press select. Grigor. I wonder what word starts with Grigor.
Gregory.
Nah, maybe you spell it with an I.
It's something.
Grigory.
Gregory.
Grigory's department store. No, I'm not down with the one-player Double Dragon.
No.
I can't remember which one calls Billy Bimmy. I think it might be two. I can't remember. But this one I will give the thumbs up to.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
This is the good one. And yeah, you got this fight mode where one button attacks behind you, or one button in one direction, one in the other direction.
It was pretty good.
And you can play two players simultaneously. And that guy's being nice. He's waiting for me to finish fighting.
He's like, yeah, don't worry about it. I got plenty of time. I got plenty of time in the world. It's okay. Go ahead. Have fun.
So that's
my brother, by the way.
Just this one I'll give a thumbs up to. Because 3 is so damn hard.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Got you in a grapple.
Alright. Technos of Japan. The Sacred Stones. Oh, I think that was the one. This is the one where they call him Bimmy.
Oh yeah.
Not here. It's only in the story.
But we're not showing the story.
They typo his name there. Yeah, this one was tough. With 2 players, having 2 of us fighting the bad guys wasn't any easier.
Mm-hmm.
So, no. Only 2 for me. Double Dribble. I think I was having the same problem here. You have to press select or something to start the game.
Downhill from here.
It's no arch rivals, so it's a no-go.
It's a trash game.
Balloons. It has balloons.
Those balloons are bigger than like 90 people.
Those were like hot air balloons. Yay, I selected the time. Done with that. What do we got here? Double Moon.
Double Moon. Yes. Well, we're already playing it, so
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do more of that.
We're gonna do more of that still and soon.
Yeah.
I like this game. I like this game a
We've
lot.
been playing on the English translated copy. If you play this, you can almost figure it out because it's very akin to Final Fantasy or Dragon Warrior.
Yep.
And yeah, using those as kind of examples,
It is a #1 game. It is a fun game.
It's at least, on par with those big names.
I like it. I'd have to say yes. Like always.
Good music.
Good strategy game too. I mean, you just smack them in the head and make them confused. Yeah. All right. This game.
It's a cheapo. It is 2 players simultaneous, and
it's real bubbly.
That's a good quality I go for is simultaneous play, but
I'm
gonna put it on my list of good.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty good.
It's difficult and cartoony graphics.
Makes it stand out more. You can see everything.
Slow and visible, yeah.
And pink. So we know what color the board.
And there are upgrades. I just didn't get them in this clip. That's another thing. In bonus for a shooter is good upgrades.
Right.
I don't think these upgrades stack though. That's a downer.
Doughboy.
Oh yeah, this was garbage.
Yeah, super garbage.
If they wanted to make it good, they could have, colored things more than gray all the time. I don't get to the second part of this game. There's a second part where we're replacing the explosives that we could not figure out how to do correctly. But that was all gray squares too. Just a whole lot of gray and bad. Gray and bad.
Yeah, bad. Bad.
May as well have been Atari graphics.
Yeah, Atari freaking suck graphics. These are sucky graphics. Dr. Chaos.
Oh yeah.
This was that one where
a
you're
little mix
running
of-
through a haunted
A
house.
little mix of platformer and a little mix of this. And I hate this.
This is bullshit.
I don't like this kind of exploring, this turn around in a room and turn around.
Hit the
turn
windows.
around. I was having some trouble figuring out how to get to that menu.
Grab something, hit something.
Yeah.
Poop on this game. No.
Bad.
Big freaking no. Bye bye.
Open sesame. Nothing there.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
Trying to go. How do I get to go? What have we here?
It is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It was bad as fudge.
There are some people who
Nope.
like it. Not me.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just walking down the street. And nobody turned me into Hyde in this clip.
Everybody was just nice.
Well, I didn't get hit by bombs. I think you gotta get hurt to get your Hyde meter changed. That's I like the Doctor.
I like the Dr. Mario.
It's a line along the lines of Tetris-ish stuff.
Yeah.
I like dropping things on things to solve problems.
It makes it easier for us.
And dead yellow guy.
Goodbye, dead yellow guy. I'll give it a thumbs up. It's a good game.
Like Yoshi Cookie too, but it's going to be a while before we get to Yoshi Cookie. This was the game with the Reebok pump.
This was a weird no game.
If I could have figured out how the blood enters into it and how you suck someone's stupid blood out of their stupid face. I don't know. I mean,
It was not
it's
good
fun
at all.
with the traps. You use traps to get at people or whatever, but lame game with the Reebok pump in it.
Yeah, it's just not good at all. It's
There it is. See it down there? It's a Reebok pump.
Yep, there it is. The Reebok pump.
Oh my. Dragon Power was the Dragon Ball game that came to America. I already decided that we would probably give a thumbs down to all the Dragon Ball games, so I didn't clip them in. But this one is probably the only one you might give a thumbs up to. It wasn't like all the other ones were get into fights and play cards. You're thumbing up on this one.
Yeah, this is pretty fun.
I might not be able to do that. No. It's good. I wouldn't say don't play it. I'm not going to thumb it down, but I can't give it a thumbs up. Bomb. So Dragon Buster.
This was
Oh yeah, Cheapo Dungeons. Cheap
Oh, yeah.
Dungeons. Yeah.
actually
It's got its merits. This was, I think you had to double jump. It was tough, but I did figure it out.
just don't tap real fast, Yelly.
You can like it. I'm gonna save my thumb for its sequel, because I do like the sequel to it. So there's that.
Yeah.
This one we have the dungeons that loop themselves around, but they have kind of the fog of war. Another game you have to press select to get things going.
I think this game.
Yeah, I like these little dungeon crawls and defeat all the dungeon crawls to advance whatever's going on. I think you have to find a key.
That was frustrating.
But you know, even though the dungeon loops, you don't really necessarily get lost. You're just looking for the black spots you haven't uncovered.
Yeah, it's just got a little bit of loopy loops and stuff.
Dragon Fighter. This was the
Dragon
fighter
Fighter
guy that could turn into a dragon.
No.
Yeah, I'm not with it either. This was a problem I felt with 2D side-scrolling action platformer whatever games is look at all this space above you where
That you could do more stuff with.
Stuff isn't happening there. And you know, some games will cover that by making it like 2 floors and you backtrack on the top half.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you find shortcuts to the top half. But yeah, this isn't good. In the world of so many 2D platformers, why would you play this one? Just because you can turn into a dragon, that also sucks?
Thumbs down.
Dragon Scroll. This... Oh, no.
Yeah, no, oh god, no.
This game has one of those problems where if you're not in line with like the oncoming bullet, you can still get hit like because your head is still like in frame or whatever. They don't take into account the 3D space. If the bullet passes over you, it's a hit. You know, the same thing with like a game like Doraemon, where they have a whole bunch of skyscrapers and you can't walk behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, they're in the air, aren't they? Shouldn't you be able to walk behind them?
This is...
It's death around every corner, just like the
it's
arcade
so
game.
freaking hard.
I'm gonna say don't play it. Play the arcade game.
Yeah.
The arcade game is brutal enough. You don't need to be so frustrated over this thing.
It's very frustrating. Very, very long.
Yeah, I wish it was more like the arcade game where they just show stuff happening and you have to react in time with a button press. I think they could have done it more like the arcade game.
Yeah.
Instead, they just have the death everywhere like the arcade game.
So
This is good. We still got to do a
thumbs up.
replay on this one because of the gold dragon.
Oh yeah, this is a good
gotta-
one.
we
Thumbs
gotta-
up.
Because that's the secret. I do it here. I get killed on purpose. Because if you don't pass the first level, you get to play as the gold dragon.
Oh, that was weird.
I don't know if that was my screen or if it's going to come through on the recording.
It probably is.
uh,
Tivo just got brightly splashed.
but yeah, so when we first played this, we actually beat the first level without dying, and
Yeah, so
we
this is...
didn't get the gold dragon.
Ooh.
So yeah, a good one to play. We'll replay it someday.
Yeah, definitely. Paleozoic.
This I didn't record all 4 Dragon Warrior games. I don't know if they stand out differently to you. I'm giving them all the thumbs up myself. Because,
Every Dragon Warrior game is fun.
like I said, these are the standard. This is Final Fantasy and Dragon Warrior. They are
They are the original.
they set the standard of what's a good RPG in this era.
Yep.
This was our save file. Apparently, we were already near death. Everything's red.
Well, that's convenient. We have to fight a
We
red
have
slime.
here Dragon Wars.
Wars.
I don't recall this being any good.
I can't stand this game.
Oh, I don't know if I even get through the menu in this clip.
I'm gonna have to say no.
Yeah, no to Dragon Wars. It's just obviously too much Japanese.
Yeah.
I think I
Not
have to build
okay.
a whole team, and it's like that was not happening here. And we didn't have an easy time with this either.
It took forever. That's why I was just like looking around, like, yeah.
Well, just give them the same time I gave all of them. Actually, I think eventually here I start getting a bit more choppy and not watching the clock. Dream Master. You may find it listed under Prism Zone, which is, I guess, some franchise they're trying to make, but I think this is the only Prism Zone game to exist.
Yeah.
And I think I may be stuck in a password entry screen. But no, I do recall it not being a good game,
Thumbs down.
even though I didn't get gameplay footage there.
Drop zone.
Drop Zone. This is a common genre, the scroller, side-to-side scroller, where you gotta fight aliens and keep them from picking things up. Aha. I don't like any games of this genre. Just not a fan of anything like this, but I will say it's a good interpretation of that genre. Archer McLean should know how to do it. He's got the old Atari programming in him. What is this? Druid. Oh, not only was this bad, but we maybe had a bad copy of it or something. Because
I think we had a crap copy.
The HUD mode is all flashy.
Yeah,
Or
it
the
like
on-screen
glitches out.
display, whatever you call it. It's, I'm sure it's not acting the way it's supposed to.
It's just not clear.
I can't imagine they released a game that does this.
Good, there it goes, right there. You see strange flashing at the bottom of the screen. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then the top of the screen starts coming up into the HUD because it's not supposed to be there. Blaster games, I love them.
Okay. Yeah.
Hunting the Ducks. Didn't have my blaster for this clip, so just had duck control there. And there's the laughing dog. DuckTales.
DuckTales.
It is one of my favorites. This music is one of the best music.
Yeah, that's good.
And this clip might run on a little long because I got kind of stuck trying to get those chests.
So you get.
Oh, I suck at it.
The thing is, when I was playing this game, I was trying to do exactly that.
Yeah, it's hard to get the pogo to go for you sometimes.
I'll give all
You
DuckTale
clip
games
corners. Yeah,
a thumbs up.
this one doesn't have the same nostalgia for me, but it's the same game. New
Launch
levels,
Pad McQuack.
a few new abilities come up in it.
Yeah.
Still get the old pogo, which I don't think Scrooge ever did in the cartoon.
I don't think he. Oh wait, yes he did.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, there are a couple of bad guys coming after him in Launchpad.
He's definitely used his cane for many things, so I wouldn't discount it.
Maybe Uncle Scrooge is a
Kid.
gangster.
I think this is a
Legendary
I
Kid.
think this
Okay.
is a children's version of Deep Dungeon.
It was
It's the same. It's Deep Dungeon.
beautiful art.
It's yeah, but eventually you end up in a dungeon that's all Doom style crawl.
Thumbs down.
Look at me, I'm the in person.
Look at my fucking gigantic
And
sleeves.
there's the dungeon. And now you're a kid of the dungeon. Dungeon kid.
You're a kid in the dungeon.
And dungeon magic.
Dungeon magic. Sword of the elements.
Elemental swords. Not good.
No.
It's in English, but it's just as bad as a
Mine's
Japanese
very
one.
much a big pile of poop.
Yeah, more of this crawl format.
Think that's
And,
bad. You should see the
Oh,
Uranus.
these people, they kept getting in my way. Go away, people. I don't want to talk to any of you. And it's like, how do you get around me? Oh, it's awful. And the fighting was,
It was just-
brutal too. We got killed easily once we got out of town.
We moved from one side to the other, and they're like, way the fuck up.
This
the
was
other side
okay,
keeps stretching further
but
out.
it's like, nah. Where were the gorillas? Right?
Yeah, no. No.
What was
no,
the
no, no.
dynamite part? What was the fun part of this? This is
Where's
just
the
basic
cool
bowling.
stuff happening? And there's nothing cool happening at all. It's a big no.
Basic bowl should have been what they called it.
Basic bitches. Excuse my language.
Bitch is okay.
Yeah,
That's a female dog.
in he.
Yeah, we gotta just watch out for the big words.
Yeah, the F word.
And the
SH
poop
word.
word.
Yeah, the poop
And
word. And the
gotta avoid the C words that involve genitals.
the cadunt. I didn't say it, so it
Yeah.
doesn't count.
We can
so.
say dick and pussy, just not the
Not
C
cadunt.
words.
Yeah. Yeah.
On Rumble, it's no.
I'm gonna give this a no.
Extremely offensive or something. So I don't know what crossed that line. We're not trying to be offensive. We just swear
No,
at video
yeah.
games once in a
Yeah,
while.
sometimes it gets frustrating, and then we just like end up saying some really mean.
No on Dino, the hunt for Spondylus or whatever.
Spineless.
Look at the kangaroo style dinosaur. They didn't know how they walked back then.
They're like, he's gonna walk around like kangaroo. He's gonna have an incredible jumping height. Earthbound?
Here's another one I got.
Yes.
Episode's coming at you.
You named him Big Dong?
That was you. That was our.
Oh, this is our
This is
saved.
our file from where.
Okay, I named him Big Dong.
I have. What did I have there? Cockswad.
Cockswad. Poop hose?
That was a different game we played. What was that? Somewhere in here.
Oh, funny names. Too
Snake fight
much
this last
fun.
forever. But yeah, I'm amazed at how much this is like the Super Nintendo version. It doesn't feel too downgraded in quality.
It's actually not a bad game. So I'd give Earthbound 2
Agerlands.
turns up.
I didn't record a clip for all three of these we played, but I got a thumbs up for all of them. It's an all or nothing game. They're all the same thing.
You know what I meant to say? Yes. Egglands is pretty fun.
And this even, I'd say, had an improvement on Adventures of Lolo in that you have different doors. Adventures
Yeah.
of Lolo was total linear.
You'd open up
As
another
there-
location up there.
says,
There's two doors up
Two
there
doors
on
you
top.
can
Yeah.
choose.
Oh, electrician.
I-
This game was
I like
difficult, but I like it. I like the way that.
Yeah, you fall to your death really easily, and that's no fun. But
So what happened? Was it like an earthquake in New York, and then
I guess this is a great New York blackout, maybe,
the blackout of
which
1973?
I believe was Russia trying to use Tesla technology, but that's just a conspiracy theory.
Oh, this game
Yeah.
was difficult, but you know
I'm
what?
down
Like
with
I'm saying,
elevator
yeah,
action,
it was
though.
pretty fun.
It's a simple concept. You think you're just going to blow through it, but then suddenly the bad guys actually get kind of tough on you.
Well, they pile up on you.
And you can't just ride one elevator all the way to the bottom. You gotta use steps and find other elevators. I don't know what the red doors are for. Maybe I was supposed to collect stuff.
I think red doors were locked.
I didn't like whatever controls it was to step downstairs, I didn't like the stair controls. Oh, this is
Mr. Groovy Groove.
boat
Groove.
eliminator boat
Oh
duel.
no!
I'm with it.
No! I got frustrated as hell. This is me.
Yeah, I liked it. I like that they mixed the two different race type views that you can get in the NES. But yeah, it was a harsh one.
Yeah, I couldn't grab any nitrous.
I mean, it's definitely harsh hearing against the computer. I'm doing terribly. I was also trying to pay attention to what I was doing recording these clips.
Couldn't grab any of the power ups or
And then you get
anything.
this other view, and nitro's too little. Oh, and this game needed HUD mode.
Oh,
So-
this is another one.
This was kind of like the Destination Earthstar, but oh man, it had so many controls.
Oh yeah, you do so much
It had
more stuff.
So much stuff to wrap your head around, and it was too much. Prepare for combat sequence.
We're gonna send
Here,
you out into
how did I-
space.
I think I found out how to get some guns somehow. There's some guns. The problem is you don't have left and right. You have a roll or an up and down. So you have to roll an up and down to get to where you want to go. Oh, it's awful.
It was.
Of course, you got a
really
map that's
awful.
showing your elevation.
But that doesn't really
Elmark.
like.
Knows I how.
This was okay.
It was until we found out we were going nowhere.
Yeah, till we couldn't go anywhere else. I was just no.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say no.
it's
But it was an
misleading.
okay game.
It makes you think it's going to be good. Elysium.
Elysium.
I had to put that title up there because the title screen doesn't have the name. This was promising when we actually found our way. We talked to the king, got into the dungeon, but it's the battle system, whatever is up with it, it's instant death. It's
Yeah, you
not-
die really fast.
It's not playable. Fight, dead. Now that might have been because I wasn't equipped, but it seemed to be the way it always went.
Erica.
To Satorio Yumi no Boken. Was that it? I didn't catch it all.
I think you got it. And this is a big no.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this was too much reading. But obviously you can
Who wants to read
see
all the
what's wrong
time?
Here, at a point like that, see all those icons. It means there's just going to be a bunch of choosing options to do things to things.
So get ready to do a bunch of stupid things.
Esplorbokentai. This was the little jumpy guy that fought animated appliances or something.
Yeah, no.
I think it's promising. I bet in English it might be manageable. Yeah, I'm gonna give that one a
Esper Dream.
side B. That always fun. I don't recall this being good.
I'm trying to remember what it is. I think
Oh, it
it's
was that little town we walked around in, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
It was big sprites in a little town. Ooh, hello, we're all having
Yeah,
fun
no,
looking
this
at the
game
ducks.
was stupid.
Yeah, in some way, some kind of RPG going on.
I didn't
but
like it.
It's well, we can't figure out. In
Esper
Japanese.
Dream 2.
Is this the
Yeah.
one you jumped into bookcases? I think
No.
you had the little.
Yeah, no, it is, but it's still no.
It's a no game. Yeah, they had
Yeah,
little
it's a-
adventures in the bookcases. And,
Don't even have time to even put my
it was
thumb
all
up for it.
story, really. There was just so much storyline. We didn't even play it much. There wasn't much to play.
I'm just reading and looking at Stars of David on the floor.
Yeah. Oh, who are you? Who cares?
Excite Bike.
I'm down with Excite Bike.
I like Excite Bike.
Yeah, it's got its merits. You know when I'm talking about race games, I keep saying, you know, the two styles, overhead or forward view. This is different. Side-scrolling racer.
The side scroll is nice. I like it.
Yeah, there wasn't really anyone else doing side-scroll racers. You had Bigfoot had a few, you know, the missions in the Bigfoot game were side-scrollers.
Mm-hmm. Versus Excite Bike was a no.
Oh yeah, I think it's just as fine as well. It would have been nice if regular Excite Bike just had 2-player to it. But this one, yeah, I mean, it's just as good as Excite Bike. I'm playing classic mode here anyhow, which kind of
And we had to figure out how to hit the burner, remember?
Oh, I was having that trouble because I had turbos on. So,
So you're like
technically
constantly
tapping it and not really overdriving it all. Yeah, I think it's just as good. They didn't add like new track elements as far as I could tell. So
Well,
it's like if you're gonna make another version, add more than just one feature. Exciting billiards. I didn't put a translation up. Yeah, bad for billiards on the NES. NES can do better. We've seen
gosh, man, every freaking game we've talked about so far has been.
That's why we make a best of this. We've never done a show like this before. We usually just make our list and put it up in a playlist. So you can find those playlists on YouTube. Our old previous year best ofs.
This game was terrible.
Yeah. This soccer. This is. I'm gonna give this a thumbs up and say this is the soccer to beat. This was actually playable. It's not playable one player now. It's stuck out there and nobody can do anything.
Yeah.
It had a weird feature where they asked you to put in an extra disc. Alright, so this is just up for vamping. We're done. That was the last game we played of last year.
I have some exciting news, guys. I am a father. I have a child coming in March 5th, and me and my wife are very excited.
We may be on hiatus.
Maybe on hiatus for a bit, but you might hear babies in the background one day too, so.
Yeah, we'll eventually have to record through the baby care.
Yay! Well, I'm happy, and I hope you guys are happy.
That's our best of list. You can find those playlists on YouTube. I don't know what's coming first, this video or the list. I have to go through this video now and watch what we all selected.
Yeah, but, yeah. Pretty excited, guys.
So, I guess we'll start getting episodes going again this year. We've been kind of on a holiday break.
An everything break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A life break.
Alright, guys.
I think we're good to go.
Check us out on Rumble.
Right, if you're on Rumble and didn't know we were on YouTube, you might not recognize any of these games because they're not up to Rumble yet. I am really backlogged, going one day at a time, getting episodes over to Rumble.
But we'll eventually be there.
So,
full time, because ScrewTube is.
If you want to see the full version of any of these, they're on YouTube, but I can't say I recommend going to YouTube.
Because YouTube is bad.
No recommendation. Just wait. They'll be on Rumble soon.
Just wait on Rumble.
Maybe a couple years.
Maybe.
Because, boy, we got a lot of episodes. That's only
That's
365 I can put over
There
a
is
year.
a butt ton of videos.
It's probably a couple years to get caught up.
It takes me 45 minutes to go through our entire playlist.
Well, just to look at it?
Yeah, just to look at it. Just to scroll through it on my phone. It takes 45 minutes to scroll through my phone.
Yeah, so we're through the E's. I mean, we're not that far it seems, but we got through a lot of big letters.
Pretty soon,
Like-
we'll be in the D.
Yeah, through this section of the alphabet, it
Ds.
slows down. There's only a few games per letter until we get to like the R's and M's. The super, the S. The S is a big one.
What happens when
And
we hit?
T, because we've been saving all the games.
What happens when we hit Z?
We're done with the console and we go on to the next era of consoles. That's when we get to Super Nintendo and Genesis.
Yeah. Getting there.
I know that's the end of my vamping out recording, so I guess we better close off.
All right, guys.
See you around.
Peace.
Have a good life.